Gentleman who knows Robert Saleh pretty well, was with him in San Francisco, and top pick back in the day out of Stanford. His name is Solomon Thomas. Solomon, Tiki, and Tierney, how you doing today, bud?
I'm doing well. I appreciate y'all having me on the show.
Oh, no. It's great to have you on the show. Look, Solomon, we haven't had a chance to chat with any of the Jets yet now that the season's been going on. And I guess surprised or pleasantly so, but from last year to this year, and you weren't obviously on the team last year, but this team has taken exponential jumps to relevancy. What can you point to that was the reasoning for that? It's obviously been the defense where you guys have been playing great, but what's been the big reason that this team was able to turn so quickly?
When I got here, I noticed how much talent we had. I noticed how good this team could be. It would just be on the matter of how well we execute. And, coming here, guys bought in, guys worked hard, guys believed in each other. And throughout the year, like once we started getting those wins and started believing that we could win and started believing how good we are, it was over and we could just take off with it. And, definitely need to get back on the track in the win column. But, I believe in this team and I believe how good we are and I believe how far we can go. So, it's just been a matter of us believing each other, executing, and playing complementary football in all three phases.
Yeah, no, and the big part of this obviously has been the defense. You guys are top 5 or 6 in total yards and obviously in scoring as well. What has been the catalyst? Is it the pass rush? Is it what you guys are doing up front? Obviously, you got Sauce in the secondary, but Coach Olberg had a lot of heat on him from last season. This year, it's felt completely different.
Yeah, I mean, our defense is playing great, in all three position groups, linebackers, D-line, and DBs, they're playing lights out. We have 2 corners that are playing extremely well. Our safeties are playing great. CJ's leading that linebacker group with Quincy and Quan. And then up front, we're just getting after the quarterback. We have a stout line up front. We have so much talent. We have just so many guys who can get after the quarterback and play the run. When we play together, it's fun to be out there on the field. We play with the swag. We play with, that demeanor, that intensity. It's been a fun group to be a part of.
So, as well as we do here, it's a quarterback-driven league. So I got to get a couple of things clarified here. We're talking to Solomon Thomas, of course, of the Jets. And, the way it was presented, and I get it. I thought Zach was just really misread the situation when he didn't own the terrible performance against the Patriots. But he's a young kid. Kids make mistakes, whatever. What I need to know from you, Solomon, because there's been some insinuation, some off-the-record stuff. We got to set the record straight. Now, is Zach Wilson the kind of young player who walks around, and I mean before he did what he did after the Pats game, with an air of arrogance where he almost gets separation from his poor performance, or is that a one-off? Does he have a lot of things to work on?
No, Zach's not a guy who comes around the facility and is arrogant or too good for everyone else. He's a guy that guys like. He's a guy who works hard. And yeah, his execution hasn't been there, but he's a young quarterback and he'll get back in a rhythm. He's an extreme talent, and he has a lot of good football in front of him left. And I believe in Zach, and I believe in his career. And I'll support him in that. But no, he's definitely not a guy who's coming around the facility just being arrogant and too good for everyone.
Okay, so we checked that off, and I surmised it, but I needed to hear from a player who knows the dynamics of that locker room. Now, can you specifically tell us, it's obvious you guys love Mike White, what is it about Mike White that resonates with you guys more than apparently Zach? It just seems like Mike's the guy. So what does he do different? And I don't mean just the way he plays, but the whole package. Why is Mike White different? Why is he apparently your guy, everybody's guy?
I mean, Mike just goes out there and he plays ball. He's confident. He sees his reads. He throws it. He's got a great arm. He commands the group well. This is just a guy that the guys love. He's a funny guy in the locker room. Definitely, like you said, the guys love Mike White for sure.
It's interesting you talk about Mike White because it felt like you guys had fun against Chicago. And I'm not saying you weren't having fun earlier because you guys were you had 6 wins or so at that point already. But there's an energy that comes when there's more of a veteran leader. And this isn't a knock on Zach, it's just a reality of a young quarterback. It's hard to understand that. Did you guys was it universally accepted when Robert Saleh said, look, we're sitting down, Zach, I know there was a meeting on Wednesday or whatever that Wednesday was, and Mike took over as a starting quarterback. Did all you guys agree with that? Was it the right thing?
Yeah, I think the team agreed with it. And just not in the sense that, we're done with Zach. Like I said, Zach has a lot of great great ball left ahead of him. He has a great career left ahead of him. He's an extremely talented quarterback, but he just needs to get back in his rhythm. And I think that this will help him. Just sitting back and learning and understanding the flow of the game a little bit more, getting his confidence back and his rhythm back. Definitely. So I think the guys agree with it. And, we believe in Mike White. We love Mike. We love his personality. We love his confidence and how he controls the room and how he goes out there and just plays ball. So, we believe in this team moving forward. We believe in Mike. We believe in Zach. So, we're excited for the future of this team.
So we're talking to Solomon Thomas, who was on the Jets, of course, and was with the Niners before that. Was a star at Stanford, a second overall pick back in the day. So you saw Rob Saleh, during a different phase. He wasn't the big boss. He was a DC.
That's right.
How have you seen him grow? Now he's got to delegate. It's a totally different thing being the head coach. What have you seen from Saleh now versus a couple of years ago? How has he really expanded his game?
I mean, Saleh has always had that intensity, and he's always had that kind of passion for the game and his players. And even when he was a DC in San Fran, you could tell that one day he's going to be a head coach. The way he runs his defensive meetings, the way he kind of, relays football and life to us, and lessons of building a team. We could tell he was going to be a head coach. So now just seeing him be a head coach and seeing how he's a leader and how he commands us and how he, his passion and energy for us. It's definitely forefront, and it's been fun to see, and it's been fun to see him go from a DC to a head coach.
Yeah, I think that we've seen it in real time. We kind of struggle, like, is he going to make it here as a head coach? And then this year, his second season, it's been fantastic for all you guys. Now, you're hosting a great event this evening, Shop with a Jock. It's in collaboration with Walmart. All these kids from the Boys and Girls Club of Hudson County are going to be a part of this. Tell us a little bit about it, because this is a great initiative, especially around the holidays.
Definitely, yeah. So it's my second time doing the event. My first time was last year in Vegas, and this year we're partnering with Walmart, with Jersey Mike's, with the Boys and Girls Club of Hoboken, and just taking kids shopping. Get them a gift card to go through Walmart and get gifts for themselves, and because the holidays can be a hard time. We always think the holidays are just happy, joy times for everyone. But that's not the reality. A lot of people struggle during the holidays. A lot of people are not as fortunate. So, I'm just trying to do my part and use my platform to put a smile on some kids' faces and to show some love and making sure that some kids are getting Christmas presents this year. So I'm excited to go shopping with the kids tonight and take them around and spread some joy and love and hopefully fill their heart a little bit.
That's fantastic. Awesome. Any information people want to contribute gifts or any sort of resources? Can you direct them there, Solomon?
I'm not sure for Shop with the Jock. I have my foundation, the Defensive Line, and you can always support us at thedefensiveline.org. But tonight, we're just going to be, going shopping, getting gifts for the kids and, just having a good time and spreading some holiday cheer, for those who are less fortunate.
That's awesome. That's what really matters. And you know what's secondary to that? You know what we need? We need a playoff berth is what we need here, bud. We getting a prediction. We getting a guarantee here, Solomon, or what? Jets making it or what? Come on. We're desperate, dude.
This team can make it. We just need a shot. We just need to get in, and I believe in what this team can do.
Fantastic. Happy holidays. Great initiative and really good thing helping out the kids. Thanks, Solomon. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.
Yes,
Be good, Solomon.
You too. All right.